This is no time for a child to be born. One of my favorite Christmas poems opens with this line, "This is no time for a child to be born." Madeleine L'Engle, author of A Wrinkle in Time, wrote this poem in 1973, and more than 50 years later, it feels more true than ever. The news this week has been particularly awful, with stories of violence and war. Across my newsfeed this week came the story of at least 4 children who died of hypothermia in Gaza. A story of American service members killed in Syria, the story of violent immigration raids in the US, and of course, 2 stories of mass shootings, this week at Brown University and the attack on Jewish Australians at the beginning of Hanukkah. This is no time for a child to be born with the earth betrayed by war and hate, the poet writes. Yet in her poem, Madeleine L'Engle reminds us that it was to just such a world that Jesus was born, a world held in the crushing grip of Rome, a violent world, a world full of scorn. It is into this world that Jesus is born, that love takes the risk of birth. This is a reminder to us that God enters this world every day, inviting us to lay down our hate, to lay down our war, to lay down our suspicion of those different from us, to lay down war and take up love. When is the time for love to be born? The time is now, when it feels like things are at their worst. Christ is coming. Christ is born here and now. So here now is The Risk of Birth by Madeleine L'Engle. This is no time for a child to be born with the earth betrayed by war and hate, and a comet slashing the sky to warn that time runs out and the sun burns late. That was no time for a child to be born, in a land in the crushing grip of Rome. Honor and truth were trampled by scorn, yet here did the Savior make his home. When is the time for love to be born? The inn is full on planet Earth, and by a comet the sky is torn, yet love still takes the risk of birth. Peace, friends.